Alright, we are in round 3. Oh shit, it's AZD. It's another Miracles player. This guy's a big Miracles streamer. That's a saucy hand. I I'm not like sniping, but I was watching between rounds, and I know that he's not on Spell Pierce today, so this hand actually doesn't even care about Spell Pierce. So I mean, yeah, this hand sucks as hell. Yeah, so he's on blue-white. The red doesn't make a difference to us. The back to basics doesn't make much difference either. I guess it means he's less likely to have explosives. That's like the only thing that really matters between the builds. Maybe that he's got more judgments. Alright. Alright. That's fine. That's actually like the best hand we could have against that. We could like try to run out the Zenith. But we're just gonna like Argothian Guile. One of them is gonna resolve. Like, I mean, probably, right? I kinda want it to be that one. Ooh, balls. Well, let's get the Guile while we can. This actually is relevant knowing that he's not on Spell Pierce, so like we're good to like play this Zenith. Yeah. That's okay. Terminus is annoying, but like just don't overcommit into it. These games tend to go long, and like the fact that like it actually like increases our threat density for future draws is not irrelevant. So like, don't get disheartened by these fucking terminuses. Alright, yeah, we like that. Oh man, I kind of want both Abundant Growth and Seal of Primordium. Oh, but I'm just gonna take the Seal. Now, if he has Brainstorm, though, maybe we want to like play the Abundant Growth without dropping a land, maybe to lure him into like Brainstorming. But then if he could just like randomly have a 1 on top. That's the most likely thing that's like randomly going to be there. So let's not get too cute. We're going to fetch just to make sure we get this shuffle, regardless of whether Zenith resolves. At this point, I'm okay getting like Trop. What was that again? It'd be funny if it was another Terminus. And by funny, I mean sad. Okay. That's okay. They did get a Brainstorm, though. That's annoying, obviously, with Counterbalance. Alright. So now I drawing all these lands, but at least they're fetches. That's good with Guile. I don't think he's actually on the heavy. I think he's more on Snapcasters today. So ground seal's actually pretty decent, although it's a problem that like we're still running into the same fucking same converted mana cost, and he's got Brainstorm, but he's only got a couple cards. I think I'd rather like no, we can we can weave next turn. I think we need to. I mean, he didn't reveal any 2-drops. He could very likely not have one. I think because we've got another one next turn, we need to like. We'll run out the ground seal. Because I'd rather lose the ground seal than the Seal of Primordium to random like. But like we need to make him use this brainstorm anyway. Alright. It's not a great draw, but like it's gas if we do draw an Enchantress. We'll see what's annoying about that, of course. So I guess we get the Abundant Growth, check his defenses, then Living Wish, then Seal, or wait, no. Seal, then Abundant Growth? Yeah, I guess we Seal, then Abundant Growth. Because it steals. Oh shit, he's got to find a random card. Oh shit, I found another Brainstorm. Find it? Yeah, alright. Now he's got a counterspell in hand, obviously, and the counterbalance. Hopefully he's out of Brainstorm, so let's fucking hope. Alright, that's good. Seriously? Well, we gotta make him use the, counterspell. So he's got a counterspell in hand. If he plays Mentor this turn, we don't crack. Otherwise, we just crack and get new cards. Ugh. Doesn't have counterspell open. Does he have another force? He's got a council. No, he had a council's judgment, but he probably, well, he could have kept that easily. But counterspell isn't open. Alright, let's crack this. We need to get an Enchantress. Doomwake's not going to do anything against this board. We don't really need. Come on. That's like the opposite of what we needed. I guess we'll keep the extra. No, let's just make the land drop. Fuck. I think that makes us like lose this game now. Well, we're going to run this out. We might actually get Tabernacle if he lets it resolve. Which he might, because he might be playing on countering the witch target. It's a little greedy, but okay. He didn't get greedy. Does he just have it here? He could easily, I suppose. Nine plus 4, is that 13? Which is, wait, 9, 4, 13? Is that right? Okay, yeah, that's. Um. Yeah, if that shuffle had brought us a threat, it's very likely we could have had it, but instead we whiffed. Alright, so Confinement comes out. 2 grass. Chokes for sure. Night for sure. in the Eye of Chaos. Actually, I think I like Plague better than Grass, although Grass is cheaper to cycle, but Plague is like a lot harder of an answer. One Sanctum. Yeah, I think like that. It's pretty high threat density here. Which is what you want. Frustrating. We had such a good hand. That like blind Terminus was really rough. I mean, we still cycled off of it, but then like, yeah, we stopped drawing threats. I think that, and like he got multiple early brainstorms to go with the counterbalance. Like counterbalance by itself is obviously not like that. Like it can be annoying, but it's obviously rather random. But like, if they draw multiple brainstorms and an early counterbalance, that can be rough. Another reason I think that it's probably right to keep Gaddock in the board here is that your wishes need to go deep in this matchup. Because, like, if we're still fighting, like, he was sealing the game at that point, but if we were still fighting, he could have let the wish resolve and countered the Argothian. And then my wishes lose a lot, my future wishes lose a lot of value. Because, like, the next best threats are, like, Pridemage if he has a counterbalance, Doomwake if he's committed to a mentor, like Emrakul if I have double Sanctum, and still, like, a lot of mana on top of it. And like maybe Courser. Like Courser's really the next best one, and she's only like okay. And like game 1, Gaddock's not a great wish target, but game 2 and 3, when they have less copies of swords, he might bring out swords completely. So this hand has our only elephant grass and like 4 lands, 2 of which are basically slow lands. It basically has like a Guile going for it and the Zenith. Like, is that enough? But it also like sucks to mulligan in this matchup because it's so dependent on card advantage. I mean, I think we have to keep. We go like turn 1 Wild Growth, turn 2 Sprawl, and Guile if we don't draw a land. Zenith if we do. I think we have to keep. It's a really tough one though. It's not a great hand, obviously. Okay, well that's annoying. You can force Will to go if you want. Alright. Main phase doesn't suggest Containment Priest, but like, why would you main phase? Huh. Is he just trying to like bluff me into the Containment Priest? He probably brought them in, I think. I don't know why I think that. I suspect it very strongly. But why would you main deck or main phase fetch for planes? What are you doing? Canonist? What could you possibly play? Maybe he misclicked. I meant to grab a Tundra for counterbalance. Oh, I see. Okay. I suppose that's reasonable. I don't want him to know that I have a land because it's more likely that he'll let it resolve. Thinking I won't be able to cycle off of her right away. But I will. So we already got white covered here. I suppose blue is the next in the line of priorities. Really wish I could. Maybe I should have kept this hand. I don't know. Really hope he doesn't have Judgment or Terminus this one time. Just give me one turn. Like, have to dig for it, you know? Play like a Mentor or something. Or just let me draw another threat. I feel like I'm due. Alright. No luck this time. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, well, we're not out of it yet. Go Jace. Go Jace. We will Zenith first. I suspect that he has a Force of Will, but, you know, I can't live in fear of that. He's down to 2 cards. Does he have another Force? Wow. Alright, he's down to 0 cards. Where did that Preordain leave him? 2 cards on top, so he knew about this cantrip. Alright. And then what? Does he seriously have a counterspell? Oh my god. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still alive unless he draws a spell, which would be a random card, so hopefully it's not a spell. And then, like, what we could top deck a Doomwake, I suppose. We could Invocation of Sprawl. Come on, anything. I guess technically that's anything. We got a 7. Block that. Get a 2. It's not a great plan, but I suppose it is a plan. Plague? Doomwake? Plague? Doomwake? Plague? 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 Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Did that work? Did I show him the fucking Doomwake? Alright, well, bad beats. Yeah, that second hand was, like, really sketchy. I probably shouldn't have kept it. Still, like, our draws, like, our, like, top decks were really, really mediocre. And his draws were really, really good. So, that can happen. Alright, we will see you in round 4.